Hi, this is Skoggit. Hope everybody's doing fine out there. I'm doing pretty good. Today, what I'm doing is I'm doing a story time with Skoggit. And the story today is illegal underground Mexican wrestling. Arrgh! Yesterday, my brother Armando called me. And we got talking on the phone, and he asked me, we was talking, and he said, "You remember that time when we went to that underground Mexican wrestling?" And I said, "Yeah, I remember that." And we talked about that, and I decided I'd make a story time on that. That's a pretty good story. So that's what the story's about. This was back in 1975. I was like 18 years old, and my brother Armando found out, well, they're going to have some Mexican wrestling tonight, and he asked me, "Would you want to go?" And I said, "Well, sure. You know, I'm in for that. I always liked the Mexican wrestling. It's really exciting." And he said, "Okay, we'll go ahead and go." We went ahead and drove out to where the wrestling was, and it was like way out in the country. It was like way out in the country. And so we went ahead and drove out there, found the place, and what it was a gigantic metal barn. It was somebody's barn on a farmhouse. So there was a bunch of cars parked there and everything, so we went ahead and went to the door. Can't remember exactly how much we paid. I think it was $5 or less. It wasn't very much. Went inside, and there was all kinds of good illegal activity going on. There was, they gave us a list of the wrestlers, like who would be wrestling that night, the Mexican wrestlers who would be wrestling. And this wasn't like a sanctioned wrestling match or nothing. This is something what somebody threw together themselves. And so we went ahead and got inside, and they had folding chairs set up around the wrestling ring, and it was hot in there. They had no air conditioning. It was during the summer too, so you can imagine a metal tin building, how hot it was. But that was okay. They were selling beer. The only beer what they had was Schlitz, and it wasn't even in a cooler or nothing. It was sitting in cases on the floor, and they were selling beer, a Schlitz beer. And there was another table where they were taking bets and betting on the wrestlers. So they were having a illegal gambling operation going, illegal alcohol sales, and I don't even know if the wrestling was legal. But anyway, they also had two guys at the door, which was, well, they weren't security guards. They were lookouts to let us know, like if the cops were coming, we all run out the back. I tell you, it was crazy. So anyway, we got in there, sat down, got us a hot Schlitz beer, and sat there and enjoyed the Mexican wrestling. And I remember the announcer. He was a big fat guy, and he had a cigar in his mouth, and he would introduce the wrestlers. And one of the wrestlers, I know he got thrown out of the ring and got hurt, and he couldn't continue, and so that was the end of that match. But all in all, it was a pretty decent wrestling, and these guys were really talented, so we got our money's worth. And they even made an announcement. What's funny is they even made an announcement. They said, if the authorities, we got people stationed at the doors, so they're lookouts, and if the authorities drive up, we have a back door what we'll open and everybody run out. So there you go. But I thought this was a funny story, and it was like I say, it was good wrestling. I really enjoyed it. A lot of action to it, and I really enjoyed the Mexican wrestling because of the acrobatics, what they do and everything. It's just a fantastic, they are fantastic athletes, and they do some amazing things. So this is the end of the story, and just thought I would share it with you. And my brother Armando, when we got talking, I thought, let's make a cool story. So this is Skoggit. I appreciate all you viewers and subscribers out there. Y'all continue to stay safe out there, and y'all take care.